verses 7 to 11. The law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul. The testimony of the Lord is sure, making wise the simple. The statutes of the Lord are right, rejoicing the heart. The commandment of the Lord is pure, enlightening the eyes. The fear of the Lord is clean, enduring forever. The judgments of the Lord are true and righteous altogether. More to be desired are they than gold, yea, than much fine gold. Sweeter also than honey and the honeycomb. Moreover, by them your servant is warned, and in keeping them there is great reward.
Thank you, Olivia. Read well. Beautiful. God's law. A beautiful thing. Sweeter than honey. Making the simple wise. Right? Doesn't take, you don't have to be a genius to be in God's kingdom. But he kind of makes you into this genius, right? Because here you are obeying his commands, and you're smarter than most who claim to be smart but are in fact godless, and that doesn't make any kind of sense, right? Because we're talking about eternity. Next up, Mikel Diaz. Mikel Diaz. Like I said, I love that hair. Don't you dare get a haircut.
Hebrews 3, chapter 3, 1 through 6. Jesus is greater than most. Therefore, holy brothers who share in the heavenly calling, fix your thoughts on Jesus, the apostle and the high priest, whom we confess. We was faithful to the one who appointed him, just as Moses was faithful in all God's house, just as Jesus has been found worthy of great honor than Moses, just as the builder of a house has greater honor than the house itself. For every house is built by someone, but God is the builder of everything. Moses was faithful as a servant in all God's house, testifying to what would be said in the future. But Christ is faithful as a son over God's house. And we are his house. We are his house if we hold on to our courage and the hope of which we boast.
Thank you, Michael. Eyes fixed upon Jesus, right? The creator, the builder, and the vision is to be fixed on him, and he's our home. He's preparing a place in that kingdom, and in him we abide as well, and are citizens of that kingdom. Just the beautiful, beautiful verses. Next up, is Arianna Payne. Arianna Payne. She's still here. College. When do you go back? Next weekend. Oh.
Happy Sabbath. Happy Sabbath. So today I'm going to be talking about an article that I read in Compass Check magazine, which is from our church. It's for the youth, but I think it has a lot of great advice for young and old, so everybody should read it. I came across a article called "Why I Call the Sabbath a Delight," and I like this article because the author shared how much he enjoyed the Sabbath growing up because of the food and the fellowship with brethren and spending time with their family. So I connected to that because that's the same way I grew up. And growing up observing the Sabbath, we would eat a nice dinner, and we had like special silverware to eat our dinner with that we only use on the Sabbath. And we would play like Bible games. We just did that last night too. It was really fun. And just spend time learning more about God. And then we would just study together as a family. And then going to church afterwards on Saturdays would be really fun too, because I would look forward to hearing a good message along with my family, and then spending time with brethren and making sure they're okay, talking with them, just letting them know that we're our brothers and sisters in Christ. So, the Sabbath is a command, and sometimes people may think because it's a command you can't enjoy it, but God tells us in Isaiah 58 verse 13 that the Sabbath is supposed to be a delight. We're supposed to enjoy it and look forward to it at the end of every week. So I want to encourage all brethren to find your own delight in the Sabbath if you don't already, so you can spend time with your family and friends and brethren and find something happy to do on the Sabbath that has to do with God, because that's what it's supposed to be and that's what God intended for it to be.
We're learning from the youth today. Thank you, Arianna. And now we'll have Alliayha Centrone with Charlie Hart, accompanied by Charlie Hart. And I believe they're going to sing a song, so I'm going to head to the back there.
He made everything. God loves me. He can do anything. If I run over there, if I run over there, God is everywhere, and He loves me. When I don't expect, when I look down, 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 I believe what I found. When I look at the Lord and I search for Him, He wants me. He loves me. God made me. He made everything. God loves me. He can do anything. If I run over here, if I run over there, God is everywhere, and He loves me. When I look up, I know He's real. When I look down, 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 when I look in the Word and I search for Him, He wants me, 'cause He loves me. When I look up, I know He's real. When I look down, 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 I believe what I found. When I look in God's Word and I search for Him, He wants me, 'cause He loves me. 'Cause He loves me. 'Cause He loves me.
Thank you, Alliayha. All right. That's an upbeat song. I'm going to have to download that one. And now, Shamael Payne. Tap her. Tap her up.
Good morning, happy Sabbath. Today I'm reading a story called The Girl Who Lived Twice, which is taken from Mark 5:21. Zarius was a Jewish religious leader who worshiped God and taught God's words to others. One day, terrible trouble came to Zarius. His beloved daughter, only 12 years old, got sick. It seemed nobody could help her. It was a bad sickness. Zarius knew the girl was dying. Only one person could help Zarius' daughter. Zarius set out to find Jesus and bring him back to his house. Zarius probably knew his religious friends did not approve of Jesus. But Zarius didn't care. He had to get help quickly before his daughter died. Zarius found Jesus surrounded by people. He knelt at his feet. "My little daughter lies at the point of death," the desperate man begged. "Come and lay your hands on her that she may be healed and she will live." Jesus went with Zarius, but they could not move quickly because of the huge crowd. Just then, servants came from Zarius' house. Their faces probably told a sad story before they spoke. "Your daughter is dead," they told Zarius. Dead? It was too late. Dead, Zarius' precious little girl was gone. When Jesus heard it, he answered, "Do not be afraid, only believe, and she will be made well." How difficult it must have been for Zarius to really believe Jesus. His daughter was dead. At the house, everybody wept and mourned for the girl. "She is not dead, but sleeping," Jesus told them. They laughed at him because they knew that the girl was dead. Jesus put them all out, took the girl by hand and said, "Little girl, arise." Zarius was there, his wife was there, 3 of Jesus' disciples were there. They all heard Jesus' words. Would the little dead girl hear them too? The dead girl heard Jesus' command. Her spirit returned and arose immediately. Jesus had raised her from the dead. The girl's parents were astonished. Jesus told them to give the girl something to eat. How happy they must have felt, how grateful to Jesus. His wonderful love and power brought their daughter back from death. And the lesson of the story is, always have faith in God.
Thank you, Shamael. What a beautiful story. And how true, right? How tough that must have been to believe that. But believe it, because he's going to give that command to everybody, right? To rise up, and then we're going to eat that spiritual food for all eternity. Yeah, that's just beautiful. Beautiful future that we have ahead of us, a beautiful vision. Just one more piece is that I think that cookbook is coming out, so I want to make sure that we get a copy of that. So we'll probably arrange for something where we, for those who are interested in that unleavened cookbook that we were talking about sending in the recipes before, that'll be ready. So if you want to order it, I think there's a way to kind of gather some of our orders and bring that back into the congregation. And also, even though I made light of the weather, even if it's going to be a little bit of rain or maybe some sleet or whatever, remember that's going to be really, really cold come Monday. We're talking about like single digits and a big wind chill factor like below 0, so be careful walking around out there. So never want to make too much fun of the weather. And now we'll have another song, praising God, following that, and we'll